This year's single summit is a single summit like no other. The theme, Beautify Me, is actually an outcry by the Spirit, which I perceived. Beautify Me is a cry of the Spirit among the Christ company, among the youths who have given themselves to Christ, who are becoming Christ, but still in becoming Christ, seeking more for the beauty of God. It's a cry in their heart to be totally free from weight and sin that doth easily beset us as young people. It's a cry to come into the beauty of the Lord. The scripture says that in that day shall a man be more honored, more beautiful than gold, even the gold of offering. Now one will ask, is it possible for a young person to be like that in the days of his flesh, in the days of his youth? Yes, it is. It is because the Lord is going to be making available resources. He's going to be making available, of course, He has already made available graces, resources, word of righteousness, things coming from the throne, things coming from on high. Now, these things are not just being given to us for nothing. They are given to us. They are things that are meant for beauty. And our cry in this season is that we should receive those things. Our hunger is to see these things which are freely given to us come upon us and achieve what the Lord has in His heart, which is to present to Himself a glorious church without spot nor wrinkle. I want to say this. You would think a glorious church is when you die and go to heaven before you become a glorious church. Of course, you know, no is the answer. That we are meant to be a glorious church while we are here. Now, another thought is that you may think that a glorious church is when you have become old, maybe in your 50s, in your 60s, and then you follow the Lord, and then you become old, and you're 50 and 60, and then they can say, okay, now you have now becoming a glorious bride. But I tell you, no, that a glorious church, you can be among a glorious church even in the days of your youth, in the days of your teen, in the days, even in the days of your 20s, in the days of your 30s, because Ecclesiastes said, remember the Lord your God in the days of your youth. To remember the Lord your God in the days of your youth is simply to remember the things which He has given and to take hold on them and then become it. The Lord has a great desire for us in this season. It's a cry in the realm of the Spirit that He should beautify us, make us exactly the way He is. For John said, as He is, so are we in this world. In other words, it implies that as He is, that is exactly how He desires us to be in this present world. This time that we are, God is raising up a generation that is going to be purified from sin, purified from works of the flesh, purified from everything that plagues young people, even while darkness, even while sin is busy ravaging young people. But there will be a crop of young people that will stand out, that will be different because they have encountered the Lord of glory, the one who has the ability to make our souls beautiful. We want to be beautiful within and without. And in this single summit, God is going to be pouring out heavily upon us to bring about this desire, which is in His heart, which He has also put in our hearts as a desire as we cry together, beautify me. So I'm inviting every one of you, wherever you are, home, abroad, at work, at school. I want everyone to prepare to be there for this year's single summit, which is going to hold from September 30th to 1st, 2nd of October at Faith Plaza. Faith Plaza is the venue. I would that all of us be able to lodge, and we are making provisions for lodging spaces for youths, as many as desire this beauty of the Lord. I want you to be there and get ready, for something is going to happen to you in this year's single summit. Shalom.